Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping on by for this unboxing. Also, if I sound a little bit weird, please excuse me. I have an ear infection, so I can't hear perfectly. So if I sound funny, I'm sorry. We are going to do a little bit of try on, but I'm going to keep it really quick. So we have our Glam Bag Plus, but I also did 2 point redemption items, and one of them is the same thing that I got in the bag. So I'll show you those really quick. So I redeemed these points at the beginning of August, so I didn't know that this was going to be in my September bag, but this is the Laura Geller Spackle Mist with coconut water. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I have one already, and then this is going to be my second and third, so I'll definitely give one of these away. And I did like it already. It's really refreshing, which is why I got a backup. So I'm gonna put this one to the side. And another thing I got with my points was the Space Case Cosmetics Quad, and I love their packaging. Their stuff is really cute. I have also gotten a couple of singles from them, and I really like them, which is why I went ahead and picked this guy up. So very neutral, and they are all shimmery tones, but I feel like on a simple day you could definitely do something with this to create a look, or just when you're looking for that right shimmer. So I'm gonna swatch these really quick. Oh, that one's really faint, super soft. My fingers are kind of pressing them down, but here are the 4 shades. So that one's really soft. This one's pretty pigmented though. So those are the 4 shades in my little Space Case Quad. So I feel like this could be a really quick eye look, and I will go ahead and use this as well. It'll be towards the end of the video. So now we can go ahead and get into the bag. We do have something peeking out of here, but this one's like a corduroy, but it's just like a little sack. And it's more of maroon with these little gold ties. This is pretty cute. So the first thing is from Avant. This is the Glycolic Proline Serine Alanine Vitamin B5 Papain. Okay, it's the Glycolic Acid Rejuvenating Face Exfoliator. So this is the packaging right here. Now these products are surprisingly really expensive. I've gotten a few things from them, but the packaging doesn't tell you the bouginess of it at all. Sometimes if you pick up a moisturizer that's $150, you know by the packaging that this is meant to be bougie. They're simple straight up packaging, but from what I can tell, a lot of them do have good ingredients. Several products and checked out the ingredients, but I haven't used a lot. It's always been on my back burner of oh, I'll get to it later, you know. But today we're gonna try it right out. So this is again the face exfoliator with glycolic acid. My skin is clean, but it is dry. All I did was tone. So the instructions say to massage a small amount into the skin after cleansing. Rinse the skin thoroughly with lukewarm water. It doesn't say if this is meant to go on dry skin. It just says after cleansing. So let me see the texture of it. It's got a little grit to it. I think it's fine on my dry skin. It doesn't really specify, so you could probably do either. Obviously, anytime that you use water with an exfoliator, it will make the process a little bit gentler, or usually will, I should say. But with this one, it feels pretty gentle all on its own. Ooh, it's very perfumey. That's the only thing I'm not liking about it so far, but it feels really nice, the exfoliation of it. It has little tiny granules in it, but it feels very gentle at the same time. Okay, so I think I've massaged it in pretty well. I'm going to go rinse and I'll be right back. All right, so far I love the way that my skin feels afterwards. Genuinely, I feel like my skin is really smooth. I do feel like I need some moisture, but that happens with pretty much any exfoliator for me. The only downside to me is it is very fragrant. And the crazy thing is the fragrance is really far down on the ingredients list, but it is a strong fragrance, but it smells good. It smells a little bit floral. It definitely smells high end, but I just hate that so many high end skincare brands do put so much fragrance in. So that's my only call out and only negative I can find with this, because my skin is feeling so amazing. So I'm gonna continue to use this regardless of the fragrance, because it looks and feels so good. Okay. Next, so I also got the Pure Heals Cintella 80 Eye Cream, and a little update for you guys. I got a Pure Heals cleanser. It was a pore refining charcoal cleanser, and a lot of people had commented and said they liked their products, and somebody said specifically they really liked that cleanser. So I did try it, but it was way too drying for my skin. I'm just not oily enough to need charcoal in my routine. Every once in a while, you know, is okay, like in certain areas, but as an all over cleanser, it's way too strong for me. It wasn't my favorite, but just a little update on that. So again, the Cintella 80 eye cream, and the ingredients list on this looks really good because it's got the Cintella extract, aloe, several ingredients like niacinamide that are really high on the list. So I am excited to try this. It appears to be more like a gel consistency, but it does say that it is a cream. So let's test it out. Kind of smells like menthol, maybe aloe too. Wow, that dried on my fingers so fast. I feel like if you are oily, you would probably love this eye cream because it does not leave any kind of an oily feeling. Me personally, I like an eye cream that is really rich in emollient because I am so dry around my eye, but this feels really nice. Like, it's super refreshing, but like there is no excess. Like, my under eye feels not like bad dry, but it feels dry as in there's no product sitting on the surface whatsoever. And I put a good bit on, like I layered some more because it was like drying on my fingers. Like, there's no residue anywhere. Like, it just sunk right in. So it feels like it's really getting in there, but I would say that this is an eye gel. I feel like calling this a cream is maybe a little bit far. You know, it really feels like a gel consistency to me, and it feels nice, but I almost feel like I need more moisture. All right, so that is it for the skincare portion. The other things that I have are more makeup related. So I'm gonna do the majority of my face off camera because there's a lot to be done, and we will come back and use the last couple of products. All right, so you guys saw me finish off my other eye using this. This is really pretty if you want something simple and you like shimmers. This shade, Not Rocket Science, is not really like that amazing to me, but it's just very subtle. Everything else though performed really well. So I just used, oh my God, I just realized this is called Bella Tricks. Ooh, and then I used Unicorn Horn. So I used those two colors, and yeah, everything came together very nicely. If you're curious about what I used the Hank & Henry Slick With It Liner, my all-time favorite, and the Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. So we do have a brush from Complex Culture. I am always gonna be so excited when I get a brush from them. So this is the Press and Set Bronzer. So this is a really interesting looking bronzer brush. It's kind of like flatter and a little bit wider, but you see it's still got some good volume. So I have done a little bit of contouring with a cooler shade. I've done blush, highlight, pretty much everything except bronzer. So I'm just going to take some of my Hoola Light. It's one of my all-time favorites, and we're gonna do a little bit of bronzing. This bronzer, if you're fair, is really good. Like, they have shades for everyone, which is great, but if you're fair like me, this one's really nice because you can't really go too crazy with it. You can build and play versus some bronzers, like, I have to be super careful with if it's just like a regular shade. Their brushes are so good. This just applies so smoothly, and I don't have to be too careful with it because it's just such a good brush. So excited. All right, so I think that's good. I really love this brush. No surprise there whatsoever. And we also do have, of course, the Laura Geller Spackle Mist with a coconut water. I do not know where my other one went, so we're just gonna open this new bottle. This is a really fine mist, but it just doesn't spray very far. I would do a little bit closer with this than some of my other ones. It's a great spray though, very fine, and it just like goes everywhere versus like, you know, like a hard spray in the face. And it's a little light bit of coconut, but not bad at all. And we got one more product. So this is the Ofra Lip Gloss. I guess the color is Natural. Let's try this on. It looks like it's a little bit more like goldish, peachy kind of color. And my lip's a little bit rosier, so I think we'll land, you know, maybe a little bit nudier than what I have right now. This is an interesting texture. It's much thinner than I was expecting. Yes, baby. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, can you hold off for a second? Okay, this feels almost more like a lip oil in a way. It feels very hydrating. It does not feel sticky in the slightest. It's very like smooth. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, Sniffles would like to narrate and do some sound effects. Yeah. So it looks really pretty. It's just a very interesting texture. I didn't know what to expect because I don't think I've ever used their lip glosses. Come here. So let's talk about what actually came in my bag because I'm super excited. So all of these products I really like. I just can't get over how smooth this gloss feels. Like it's not sticky, it's not thick, it's thin, hydrating. Very interesting, but I like it. So I love all of these. As for the skincare, I think the scrub did really, really well, the exfoliator. And the eye cream was just very interesting. Like it's a different texture. I would just say expect a gel if you want to pick that up, and I think it'd be great for oily skin. So that is everything that I got in my IPSY Plus for the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to check out my other unboxings. I've already done IPSY Ultimate and BoxyCharm Premium for this month, and I have 2 more coming. They're sitting right over there. I just got them today, so you can definitely expect a couple more unboxings really soon. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.